I asked the MTG community in 3 words, what does Pauper mean to you? While Pauper players will say more support is needed for this great format, that's a given. What I took from the majority was fun, cheap format. Best format ever. Interactive and diverse. There were so many great comments of how much people just love the Pauper format. So for those of you that don't know, Pauper is a Magic variant in which card legality is based on a printed rarity. In Pauper, only cards that are or have been printed at common status can be used to build your decks. Mainly played on Magic Online and now featured on Arena, the rise for Pauper is on the up. Recent paper events have shown great participant numbers and the Pauper format is growing in stature above its common status. A format that has a heavy blue influence, which suits blue mages like me, but it can still provide you all with a fun game, and it's a brewer's delight without a doubt. Every new set printed gives us a wealth of new cards that can be used in the format, so let's say hello to Ravnica Allegiance, for here are my top 5 Pauper cards that I think are playable and will see play in Pauper from this exciting new set. So coming in at number 5 for me is a Blade Juggler. This looks to have a great chance of featuring some top tier Pauper decks. I could certainly see this as a replacement for Phyrexian Raider in Mono Black Control. Spectacle seems pretty easy to trigger, say with the turn 2 Witches, and then for this you get an extra bit of power on your creature, making it like a 3-2. Seems pretty sweet. Also as a bonus, this costs 5 CMC, which means it will steer away from Prohibit, Spell Stutter Sprite, cards like that, so it's a win-win to me. But as any creature, Counterspell catches you all. Coming in at number 4 for me is a Summary Judgement. What to me, White was missing is this type of card. For 2 mana at instant speed, it will deal 3 damage to target tapped creature. But what's great about this is there is the Allegiance mechanic addendum. So if you cast a spell in your main phase, which is no problem at all, it will deal 5 damage instead. Damn, that is great. It kills the Angler, which is so prevalent in this format. Previously, before, we've only had like Journey to Nowhere that would deal with things like this, and now with this, it's a great backup. It can deal with one of the most prevalent cards, like I say, in the format, in the Angler. Climbing the heights at number 3 is Growth Spiral. For a green and a blue mana, you get an instant that not only draws you a card, but lets you put a land onto the battlefield. Untapped, I might say too, at instant speed, so you can do this in your opponent's turn. For me, it's the instant speed that makes this great and playable. Now what deck could this go in? Potentially Rainbow Tron I could see this going in, any kind of ramp deck. Explorer's a great card, so let's do it at instant speed. Coming in at number 2, oh it's blue. Clear the Mind. So you can shuffle all your amazing cards back into your library, then draw a card, or you can disrupt your opponent's graveyard, then draw a card. Playing against Mill, shuffle your graveyard, and then draw a card. Yeah, this card seems pretty sweet to me. I have no doubt it'd be tried and tested in all manner of blue decks. Will it replace cards like Devious Cover Up in decks though? I'm not too sure, but it does cost 1 mana less, and being a sorcery it escapes Dispel, which is really nice. Mainboard Graveyard Hate with attached card draw, it's nice to have for sure, and I just can't see many down points for this card, so it comes in at number 2. So what's the number 1 spot? I'm sure you've guessed it, boys and girls. Skewer the Critics. What a name first off. Absolute meme name. Love it. This card is certainly going to see Pauper play, and most probably every other format in Magic as well. I mean, it's just great. The card reads as a 3 mana sorcery that does 3 damage to any target, but has the Spectacle mechanic. So if your opponent has lost life this turn, which Red Burn pretty much does to your opponents every second it gets, you can cast this for just 1 red mana. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Red Burn deck has another bolt to add to their collection. Skewer is great, Skewer is fantastic, and Skewer will be seen everywhere, so get ready to have those life-getting cards, because I think you're all going to need them. So everyone, that's my top 5 Pauper cards from Ravnica Allegiance. I'd love to know if you agree with mine and what your top 5 would be as well. I'm sure you're going to put a few others in there and, you know, we can have a whole big chat about it in the comments. That's what I really want, lots of interaction. So make sure you don't forget, put your top 5 in the comments and everyone can interact and, you know, we can all see if we all match up or if we're all completely different. This has been Matt from Total MTG today with another great Guilds of Ravnica Allegiance video, and there will be more of that coming to you this week as well. If you are new to us on the channel, hitting that subscribe button is a great way to support the channel and it means you won't miss out on a video. And if you liked what you see today, hit that little tick button, really does help. And of course, press the bell so you always get notified. Anyway, boys and girls, you have a cracking day and I will see you on the next video.